Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us for NBA action on 2K Sports. Our game tonight featuring Las Vegas as they go up against Pittsburgh. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and two Hall of Famers. Doris Burke here at the table, and on the sideline, David Aldridge. A moment now to see how the schedule is looking for Las Vegas. On Thursday, then on Friday.
And, you know, nobody loves playing on the road, but it does offer a good chance to see exactly what your team is made of. This team is going to find out a lot about itself over the next stretch of games.
Let's check out Pittsburgh's starting lineup. They've got Jalen Duren. Williams is out there with Thompson. Then it's Grady Dick, and it's Daniels in at the point guard position. And for Las Vegas, they've got Adebayo. Holiday out there with Sam Merrill. Then it's Williams. And it's Vassell in at the 3. How many games do you need to play, Greg, before you know who you are as a team?
I think you basically know already your identity, the pace you want to play at, obviously the development of the younger guys, and your chemistry is always ongoing.
Now, here's Thompson. To the paint. Here's Dick. And the dunk by Dick.
That's the idea. You work the ball into that area. It's a sweet spot.
Pass to Adebayo. Williams up on top. Shot clock at 6. Vassell outside. Williams trying to break free. Vassell, no good. From 10 feet out, the shot by Thompson, no good. Holiday looking for an opening. Earl on the wing, and it's Vassell in the corner. Over Dick, and the basket by Vassell.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Left side, Williams. And it's Williams finishing it off.
An unreal athlete. Williams gets off the floor with such ease to power it down.
Outside Holiday. Lets it go from deep. Thompson with the rebound.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Williams. And Williams is right there. Williams has got his second bucket of the night.
Yeah, hard trying to keep Williams off the boards. He makes it a mission to keep possessions alive.
It's to Holiday. Now, here's Adebayo. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. Here's Dick. Now Duren. Back to Dick. Jacks up a 3. Bangs home the trifecta. Dick's got 5 now.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
And first time out of the game called for Las Vegas. They're getting their first look at the season at Pittsburgh in this one.
Yeah, and a pair of losses for them in their meetings last season. And the cold, hard truth about it, they just had a hard time beating anybody last year.
Here we are in November, and let's see how things are going out east in the early season. You look at Pittsburgh, they've had a very slow start to the season so far, down in the bottom half of the conference. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. They need this. That misses off the backboard.
Boy, the offensive flow just isn't there right now. 1 for 5 to start the game.
Thompson with it, and it's Vassell picking him up. On the wing, Williams. Over Adebayo. Off target from the wing.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Now, here's Adebayo. And it's Daniels with the rebound. Well, G.A. Adebayo came from very humble beginnings.
Yeah, raised by his mother. And Kevin, Bam's main motivation in life was to get her out of that trailer. He worked extremely hard and now arguably a top 25 player.
6 on the shot clock. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And you look at Grady Dick's physical gifts and you see it's all there. Size, length, careful training, and hard work could make him into something special.
Free throw drops for Dick. Lauri Markkanen's checked in for Las Vegas. And Pittsburgh also making a switch. Hauser's checked in. And both free throws good for Dick. Well, a trend that we've seen over the past couple years is that the league is getting younger, Doris, than ever before.
And Kevin, that's a product of players starting to train seriously at a young age. And what they're training is their skill level, handling, passing, and shooting. The key here is, do they have a nuanced understanding of the game? There is where the growth has to come, but it is definitely getting younger.
First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Pass to Mira. Back to Holiday. Bounce pass from Williams. The shot by Markkanen. Nobody around. Las Vegas again missing. Here's Dick. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Inside to end the cold streak. And Adebayo with the lay-in.
Just playing so strong down low. Adebayo knows you got to be ready for the fight inside.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, Jalen Duren, a physical specimen, is improving the finer points of his game, including his vision. He said, I feel like I've always been a good passer. I've developed more of that as my young career has gone on, understanding the league better and how to win. Kevin?
Yeah, you know, it takes time, but nice to see his development.
That's just great recognition from your big man, right? Markkanen is going to find the open teammate and put it on time and on target. I love this guy's passing skills.
Duren, pass to Hauser. Pittsburgh working the ball around. To the inside. Here's Dick. And the dunk by Dick.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
They're just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there?
And Pittsburgh with the possession here, following the shot by Drew Holiday. Pass to Dick. Here's Hauser for three. And that's collected by Drew Holiday. Shoots the three. Hits it from three-point range.
Yeah, by most standards, Drew Holiday is very selective with his three-point shooting, but boy, he can knock it down.
Here's Daniels. Still yet to score. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Dick. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
Well, they're calling his number time and time again, and he is delivering.
Outside Holiday. Pass to Williams for the three. The shot, no good. And it's Pittsburgh with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They've been playing some inspired defense, giving up very few easy points. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Pittsburgh.
So far, they've moved the ball well, leading to open, high-percentage looks. Lots of assists in this one.
Yeah, and their assertiveness in the paint so far tonight has been impactful. They're really making it hard for the interior defense.
And so it's Vassell who brings up the ball for Las Vegas. 6-point game. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to Sacramento.
Live by the three, die by the three. If you're perimeter dependent, you don't really know game to game how it's going to go.
I think when you shoot as poorly as they did from deep in that basketball game, it's not going to go your way very often. The three ball too critical in today's NBA.
Porter is out there with Devin Vassell. Then it's Lauri Markkanen. Then it's Connect. And it's Jovic in at the center. And for Pittsburgh, Thompson is out there with Johnson. Then it's Walker. And it's Diabate in at center. Outside, Markkanen. There's the three. Pittsburgh pulls it in. Thompson's got 4 rebounds in this game. A crossover. That one off the back iron and out. Las Vegas trails by 9. Porter inside. Kicks it out to Markkanen. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. Markkanen's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Johnson, a wide open look, and the 3 off target. Las Vegas, they've gotten only one of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. Pass to Markkanen, and stolen by Thompson. And the basket by Johnson. Johnson's got his first points in this one.
Great awareness by Thompson, wanting to find his open teammates whenever he can.
Las Vegas calls timeout. Williams is checked in for Las Vegas. Holiday comes in for Porter. Robert Covington's checked in for Pittsburgh. Las Vegas trails by 8. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Markkanen from outside. Las Vegas again missing. For Pittsburgh, they've gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second.
And what I love about Markkanen, he takes care of the basketball, and that's a result of being patient, playing smart, and just generally getting his points within the flow of the offense. And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Holiday with the 3. Does not score again. That's his 4th miss against 1 make. On the wing, Johnson. Takes it out to Covington. Second chance effort. Vassell grabs the board. Now Las Vegas shooting 28%. A rocky performance for them offensively. Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. 6 to shoot. Markkanen. Pittsburgh pulls it in.
Boy, a really tough quarter for this guy. Just struggling to make shots right now.
Pass to Johnson. Here's Hauser. Lets the 3 fly. And it's all in by Lauri Markkanen.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Williams, a screen on Covington. Markkanen from outside. That will not drop. Still looking for his groove. He's 1 of 6 so far from the floor.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Here's Johnson. Oh, and the jam by Johnson.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the 2-hand slam. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Outside Holiday drills the 3-pointer. Holiday's got it back down to single digits for Las Vegas.
got to respect the range of Holiday if you're the team, showing he can hurt you from that area.
And timeout is called by Charles Lee. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. So for Las Vegas, Bam Adebayo's checked in for Connect. And it's Sam Merrill in for Vassell. Daniels kicks to Williams. Pass to Dick. Thompson outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And again, it's Pittsburgh missing. Las Vegas trails by 9. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, the last few years we saw teams giving up bounties worth of draft picks and trades for star players. But with teams now possessing more roster spots to develop prospects, and about 3/4 of the tradable picks hoarded by just a third of the NBA's teams, we may not see so many picks given up moving forward. Kevin?
You're exactly right, David. Something certainly to keep an eye on. Pass to Duren. Here is Daniels. He's guarded by Williams. Daniels, no good. Well, Las Vegas shooting 27%. The offense is just embarrassing themselves.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Las Vegas shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
Taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw, good from Merrill. And Las Vegas making a change here. Connects checked in. And so Merrill nails both of them.
You can tell when he steps to the line the kind of confidence he has in himself. It's written all over his body language.
Here is Daniels, coming in off a 12-point game his last outing. Offensive rebound, and finished off by Williams.
There it is, guys. One of those effort plays that makes a big difference in the game.
And GA, it is definitely making a difference so far today.
No doubt. On the scoreboard, in the body language of the players, you can tell which team is in complete command.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
Pass to Daniels. With 4 seconds on the clock, Thompson outside, fires the 3, and no good on the last second attempt this time. The clock runs out, and we're heading to halftime. It's Pittsburgh. They're up by 9. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the third quarter.
Welcome in for halftime. And what's on tap, you ask? I can answer that. So far, it's been a nice outing.
You know, on the boards, they've been ferocious. They've been intimidating. Reminds me of watching big fella out there.
You know they're going to have some bruised elbows today. Thank you, Kenny. That was your first compliment in 3 years.
Two.
And moving on to some awards, These are the 2 players of the week in their respective conferences. For the Western Conference, Luka Doncic.
No stranger getting recognized. Doncic stuffs the stat sheet pretty much every night. Controls the pace of the game. Superstar.
Would you say he's a little bit like Magic?
Let's not get crazy, Ernie.
Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. A fantastic game from Grady Dick in this one.
And you know he's going to put up points every time out, but boy, he made it look so easy in that first half.
And let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
And awards now have a minimum amount of games needed to qualify. An interesting twist in this whole story.
Yeah, and it seems logical because of the uproar from the fans and the media that they implement this. And how can you be that impactful in reality, though, if you only play half the year?
Adebayo is out there with Devin Vassell. Then it's Williams. Then it's Holiday. And it's Merrill in at the shooting guard position. And for Pittsburgh, Duren out there with Rob Williams. Then it's Grady Dick. Then it's Thompson. And it's Daniels in at the point.
And the way they have controlled the glass this game, really impressive.
And bottom line, more boards means more possessions. That's how you build a lead.
There's a screen by Williams. It's Thompson off the drive. It's rebounded by Las Vegas. Adebayo's got 4 rebounds in this game. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And man, is Vassell tough to guard. So good at using that length to get the call.
It's his first trip to the line. The first one falls.
You watch Vassell. He's a prototype wing for this era. Has length, skill, and plays both ends of the floor.
Vassell hits them both. And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Thompson outside. To the middle. Here's Dick. It's Adebayo with the rebound. Adebayo's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Vassell, the pass to Holiday. Pulls from the top of the key, and the basket by Vassell. Vassell's got his 2nd bucket of the night. Pittsburgh leading by 7, and timeout is called by Charles Lee. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. Take this chance now to break out the list of the league's leading teams in the steals department.
You can't get careless with the basketball against this group. I mean, they'll pick your pocket, and no surprise to see them in the upper echelon as far as steals.
Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. Dick finds Williams from outside the arc. And they'll get another chance. Offensive rebound. Here's Duren. Tough break there. Shot after shot. They couldn't get anything to fall. A shot by Holiday. Nobody around. A 3-pointer is right on target. Holiday's got 9 points.
That is off the bounce. Holiday hits the brakes and the shot.
And we all hear talk about Drew Holiday's defense, but you know, Doris, he is much more than that. You've said it countless times.
Kevin, this is a guy who's a tremendous rebounder for a guard, a very willing playmaker. He can carry a scoring burden if you need him to, but he's also willing to take a very limited number of shots. It's all about the team with him.
Dick with it. He's defended by Merrill. And that one, good. 15 points in the game.
Yeah, that's what makes Dick dangerous. You can't just play him as an outside shooter. He'll go to the hoop like he did there.
Las Vegas calls timeout. Lowry Markkanen's checked in for Sam Merrill.
Number 23, Lowry Markkanen.
Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Outside, Markkanen. That one good for 2.
How about that? Markkanen able to take the contact and play through a big-time finish.
Pass to Duran. Dick with it. Shoots over Vassell. Dick can't get it to go.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
Markkanen from outside. Pittsburgh pulls it in. Williams has got 9 rebounds now tonight. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Pittsburgh working the ball around. Duran sets the screen for Thompson. No good on the 3.
Boy, you can't buy a bucket. Shut out completely so far, and yet they're still ahead.
And now Dick moving the ball. No one back to stop him.
Absolutely locks down on the defensive end. Thompson creating offense now with that defense.
1:57 left in the third. And Adebayo throws it down.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long? And timeout is called by Charles Lee. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. Just checked in for Las Vegas. Gannett comes in for Devin Vassell. So Pittsburgh going with almost an entire new group here. Las Vegas on D. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Johnson, the pass to Dick. Here's Hauser. 5 on the clock. From outside, off the mark. Las Vegas trails by 4. Pass to Markkanen. Beyond the arc. That one, no good.
I'll tell you, it feels all night like this guy's been forcing shots, rushing shots. He's really struggling on the offensive end.
Shoots it up. Dick can't get it to go. And so it's Holiday with it. He'll bring it up for Las Vegas.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
Probably the most important thing is they regrouped. They worked out some of their frustrations, and now they're starting to have some fun.
Pass to Diabate. Outside, Walker. Here's Hauser. Now, Dick. Launches it. And the basket by Hauser.
In so many different ways, Dick gets the ball to his teammates. Always on time and on target.
Markkanen with it. Three-pointer. Pittsburgh pulls it in.
I'll tell you, this has not been his game, and he's making it worse with shot selection like that.
Now Johnson. 6 points for him. Pass to Hauser. Puts up a three. That's in, coming off an assist from Johnson. Hauser's got 6 in the quarter. And it's Pittsburgh in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. They've played the better game so far, but their work is far from over. Back to the action in just a minute. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed. And you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
You love the unselfishness, finding the best look, and it doesn't matter who's taking it.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Pittsburgh leading by 8. We've got Connect. Out Markkanen is out there with Martin. Then there's Devin Vassell. And it's Jovic in at the 5, roaming the paint. Johnson, and he lays it straight in.
Well, so great when your offense produces a shot that close to the rim. The rest of the work becomes easier.
Connect with it. Pass to Vassell. Martin with a screen on Johnson. And the basket by Vassell. Pittsburgh shooting 39% from the floor at their best. They set the pick. Johnson for 3. The shot that time not on target. Las Vegas trails by 8. Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Martin with a screen on Johnson. Vassell wide open. No good on the triple. Vassell against Johnson. Hauser the pass to Walker.
Clearly, it's foul.
All right, well, look at how the points have been generated so far. Scoring breakdown for Pittsburgh.
And they're playing beautiful basketball right now, racking up the assists by playing so unselfishly, just finding the open man.
I think the other thing we're seeing tonight is the floor spacing of this team. Boy, they are shooting the cover off the basketball all game.
And he can't get the first one. Drew Holiday, he's checked in for Las Vegas. And Pittsburgh also making a switch. Bradley's checked in for Markieff Morris. Good on the second free throw. Las Vegas trails by 9. Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Here's Jovic. Pass to Connect. And here is Markkanen. Some nice passing by Las Vegas here. Jovic, no good. Here's Diabate. Hauser the pass to Johnson. Bradley trying to break free. Johnson gets the bucket. 10 points for Johnson.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Sinks that one from the post.
You know, I thought in the first half this guy was pressing. He was rushing. Now he's settled into the game.
And so it's Charles Lee calling timeout. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus.
All right.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. What do you got for us, DA?
Hey, guys, during the break, listen in with Charles Lee and his team. He told his players, I love the energy right now. You look like you're having fun out there. Keep playing for each other because our chemistry looks great right now. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. Here is Daniels. Pass to Dick. Into the lane. And the dunk by Dick.
And how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that
A
dunk?
nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right. Bounce pass, Holiday. Jovic, no good.
Yeah, they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Daniels, no good. Well, something you never like to see, but guys, he definitely looks hurt.
And boy, this really doesn't look good. That just the way it happened.
Boy, it's got to be so frustrating for him. As hard as he has worked, doing everything he can to help his team, just heartbreaking.
Las Vegas trails by 11. Pass to Adebayo. Now Merrill. Right through the cylinder that time. All net. For Pittsburgh, they've gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Duran finds Williams. A shot by Thompson. No one's around. And it's off from three-point range.
I'll tell you, despite his struggles at the offensive end, this team still finds themselves in control of the ball game.
And here is Vassell. Releases. Rebound by Williams. Here's Dick. He's defended by Merrill. Daniels passes to Dick. Williams with the ball. Pass to Dick. Back to Williams. Clock at 6. Here is Daniels. This one for 3. Drills it from outside. Daniels has got himself on the board with 3 there.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
Well, credit the offense, though. If you're going to come with casual defensive effort, this team's responsibility is to take advantage, and they do.
And this is what dominating the glass looks like. He just cannot be contained.
Wow, what a performance. And he's not just winning with physical ability, he's winning with anticipation.
And so it's Holiday with it. He'll bring it up for Las Vegas. Down by 12. Here is Daniels. He's guarded by Adebayo. Williams kicks to Daniels. Dick passes to Williams. Back to Daniels. Pittsburgh needs to get off a shot here. Dick can't get it to go.
No question as to which team gave the better effort tonight. A dominant performance and an outstanding win for Pittsburgh.
The differential in assists led to a lot of open looks, and it also helped to get more guys involved in the offense easy.
And they made the defense adjust, but they just couldn't come up with an answer.
And with this effort tonight, grabbing their 8th win of the year.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Grady Dick.
What you love about his performance is that he is simply taking what the defense allows and then making the most of his opportunities.
Merrill can't hit.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Pittsburgh working the ball around. Thompson looking for an opening. And again, it's Pittsburgh missing. So it's Pittsburgh picking up the win. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them, Greg. They really had to work for this win.
That's a good point. I mean, weaker teams might have buckled at the end with the crowd amped up, everyone in the building kind of rooting against you, but they stood tall and pulled it out.
Well said. And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. And as we leave you, let's take a look at our player of the game, Grady Dick.